Hello everyone, welcome back. And to those of you who are new, welcome. Today we have 4 piles for you to choose from. We're going to be doing a no contact reading. So those of you who are in no contact with your person, this is the reading for you. We have pile 1 here with the hummingbird, pile 2 with the eagle, pile 3 with the crow, and pile 4 with the owl. You can of course pause the video here if you need more time to pick your pile. And the timestamps will be down below in the description box. I will see you at your reading. Welcome to your reading, pile 1. You chose the hummingbird and this green Aventurine crystal. For your no contact situation, in the past position, we have here the 4 of Swords. Clarified by the moon. What this suggests is that once things were severed between you, your person really needed to rest after the struggle. They were recovering and they had a lot to reflect on, and they were working things out in their own time. They didn't just say, oh, nothing's my fault. And even if it maybe seemed that way, they were really reflecting on the situation and they were really mulling things over in their mind. They need to work things out though in their own time. They're definitely feeling your absence, but they needed to think. The moon suggests that there was more going on under the surface, and it's all about patterns and cycles. So they are cycling into a new phase. So there's more to the situation than meets the eye. It also suggests healing coming in. The Death card being in the present position with clarified by the 4 of Swords. So the Death card always suggests growth and rebirth. So what they did in the past is really coming to fruition now. They're really transforming. So there's a transition that they're going through and a transformation, and it's ongoing though, because the 4 of Swords is still present here in the future energies. This is something that's carrying on in the present, but it is definitely indicated that this is uncomfortable for them. It's an uncomfortable transition. It's an uncomfortable acceptance of responsibility, but it's a good sign because they are accepting responsibility. They are transitioning. They are growing from the situation that took place. They're doing it though, however, again, in their own time. This can't be rushed. It's really going to be when they feel ready, but very hopeful indication in the present. You have the 10 of Cups as your future energy for this situation. This is emotional abundance, completion, fulfillment. It's really beautiful. Like, it suggests a union between you and you being able to reconcile whatever it was that did happen. Definitely strongly indicated that there will be a happy outcome to this situation in the near future. And it is clarified with the sun, which is just driving that home that I would say with a lot of certainty that there will be a happy outcome one way or another between you. It looks like they've really learned from their mistakes in the near future. They've really grown. They've taken what they needed to, and they have become a better person, and they're able to emotionally really be fulfilled and be able to be the person that you need them to be for you. So we're going to go now into your oracle cards. So the first oracle card is Integrate Your Knowing. That's really what I feel like they've been doing in the past and present energies. They're really taking the information that they had and they're really growing from it. Don't let pride get in your way. So this is something that they probably struggled with a little bit, but they aren't letting pride get in their way. They are growing from the situation as indicated. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like this is definitely coming in the near future. They just need to figure out where they're at in the present energies. Once they are ready, though, they will come forward with a very meaningful conversation to clarify. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So this is just indicating to trust in the divine timing, trust in them, give them that opportunity to really think things through in their own timing and come forward when they're ready. Do not push the situation. Divine timing is at play here. A leg up. So yeah, they're trying to get their bearings in the situation. Compromise. I feel like this is what they're going to be coming in with, is some sort of compromise. New beginnings. That's very self-explanatory. Things are going to, that's what I see as the outcome. Usually I keep it a little bit open-ended when things are not so straightforward, but having the 10 of Cups and the Sun as your future energy, it's really, really clear to me that there will be a new beginning between you. I don't think this is with somebody else either. I do think that you guys will come to a happy union. I mean, for some of you, maybe you'll find somebody else and you'll be very happy with that person, but it's strongly indicated to me that you and this person will be able to work things out. They just need time. We have, this is the interesting thing. All the other cards are pretty happy and light and good, but this one is the snake, which indicates that somebody was slithering in and trying to get in between you. Maybe being a bit sly, cunning. They could have been lying about a certain situation. This may have been actually the root of the reason why things needed to cut off between you two. So take it if it resonates, but there might have been a sneaky person involved that got in between you. So message from them, can we try again, please? Do you miss us the way I do? I'm open to compromise, deciding between passions. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that. They are right now in the present time getting to the place where they're realizing this compromise is needed. You're brilliant. This is the Queen of Swords in the traditional tarot. So they see you as somebody probably very intelligent, someone just full of life and energy who brings so much to, so much nourishment to their life. There's, I'm sorry for hurting you. And this is the Jack of Hearts, which would be indicative of a page or a knave. So they don't feel quite up to your level. You're a queen to them. They're not quite worthy, but they're hoping that you will forgive them anyways. They are sorry for hurting you. They're apologizing here. This might be something that they'll actually come forward with in the near future when they do decide to speak to you. Would you pick me? So maybe they're concerned that you have options and that you might not choose them once they do finally come forward with whatever it is that they need to say to you. They're worried about taking too long, but they also know that they cannot rush this process. Okay, we're going to get some charms now for you. So like usual, we have the head and the heart here, indicating what they're thinking and what they're feeling in their heart. Sorry if this is a bit loud. So for their head, we have the Five of Pentacles here. So they really feel left out in the cold. We have the Justice. So things will be looking up between you. We have here also the 10 of Swords. So yeah, they're having quite a hard time with the situation with the break. We have here the mini with the jukebox. So music might be something that has been reminding them of you quite a bit lately. Get a couple more, shall we? All right, so we have the binky. So there might be children influencing, or they might have wanted to have children with you if that's something that you're at a stage of with, or it could also just indicate the relationship being at an infancy stage. You have the fairy here. So this is something that I feel like they're hoping for, like wishing that it'll work out between you. They wish that it could just like go back to being all good. We have 3 stars here. That's Aquarius energy. Again, wishing, hopeful. We have the butterfly. This is my beauty charm. So they really see you as someone beautiful. Probably more beautiful than anyone else that they've met. We have the beautiful bird. This again reminds me of music. So with the music, the jukebox and this little bird here, I'm thinking of a bird song. And we have the bee. So they definitely want to work on things. It's not done to them. And we have this beautiful, intricate heart. So yeah, you still definitely have their heart. That is for certain. I feel like the connection occupied a lot of space in their mind. We have another star here. So something, again, that they're wishing for. We have the anchor. Yeah, their heart is definitely yours. Even if you're apart, they still feel loyal to you. They're anchored towards you. We have the key. Yeah, key to their heart. We have the ring. There's only the one though. So maybe they're hoping, but they're a bit concerned that you might not return the offer that they might make you in the near future. They're hoping that you will though. They really want this commitment with you. And we have another fairy in a star. So yeah, this is definitely something that would be a wish come true to them if it ended up working out in the future. I hope that this was helpful to you, pile 1. I hope that you got something out of it. I hope it resonated with you. If it did and you like this reading, please comment down below, like, subscribe. Really helps my channel out to grow. I'm so happy to have had you here to be able to do your reading for you. And I hope to see you in a future video. Take care now. Bye. Welcome to your reading pile 2. You chose the eagle. And this carnelian crystal. For your no contact situation, the Queen of Wands came up in the past position. And she's clarified by the 2 of Swords. So right away with this Queen of Wands, I feel like you had so much going for you, and you still do. You're magnetic, you're beautiful, you're attractive. You were not putting up with less than you deserved, and they were being wishy-washy. They needed, with this 2 of Swords energy, they needed to figure their stuff out and make a decision or compromise, and they were just dragging their feet. You were like, no, it's not good enough. So in the present energy, it's led to this Page of Coins, clarified by the Emperor. Very interesting energy. The Page of Coins is indicating that they're figuring it out presently. They're becoming aware of what you want, where you were coming from, more importantly. And they realize they needed, they need to level up presently. Especially with this Emperor energy clarifying, it's that they know this Emperor energy is what they would need to bring to the table. But there's still only this page, unfortunately. So they become aware of what it is that they need to bring to the table, but they're not quite there yet with being able to present that to you. Unfortunately, in the future energy, this 9 of coins, which is, it's a very good energy to be in for solitude, but not so much for a future of a connection like this, especially a no contact connection. And it's clarified by the Messenger of Fire, which is the Knight of Wands. Now, I'll explain to you why I don't think this is going to, unfortunately, not going to live up to what you're probably hopeful it would be. So in a perfect world, they would level up and become this emperor. Unfortunately, with what I'm seeing in the near future energies, which, it could always change, but as of now, I'm seeing that with the 9 of coins, they're going to come forward with trying to impress you with things or their material success. It's going to be very much like a surface level kind of presentation to you. It'll be about material things, not so much an actual growth on their behalf. The Knight of Wands suggests also they're still only showing up as this knight, which indicates you will most likely be disappointed with their communication, what they do bring to the table, and you're going to recognize it's not meaningful. It might also be rushed. It's strongly indicated it will probably be rushed, and it's not going to go anywhere. And it might be kind of like an in and out of your life kind of energy, but you'll recognize it for what it is at least. We're going to go into your oracle cards now. All right, so we have choose who you are becoming. So I feel like them making this decision and actually figuring things out is really an issue for them. It's caused probably a lot of problems in this connection. Step out of your comfort zone. That might be something that they have an issue with as well. They might have a very hard time stepping out of their comfort zone. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Yeah, so this to me is the issue that I'm talking about here. This is probably what they're going to come forward with. It's lighthearted, it's flirty, but it's not a serious energy. And if you're okay with that and that's all you're really looking for from them, then you might be okay with that and you might be content with it and it might feel good and like a wish fulfillment. But if you're looking for something quite substantial, you're not going to be satisfied with that. And with your initial energy being this Queen of Wands, I feel like you are leveled up to the place where this will not be good enough for you. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be serious. So don't be so serious, sorry. Yeah, again, this is what they're bringing to the table. It's all very lighthearted kind of energy. If you're okay with that and that makes you happy and that's what you're looking for, you're going to be very happy with what's coming forward. But if you are in this more higher place looking for something more stable and serious and a commitment, it might not live up to your standards and you might be a bit disappointed. I'm so sorry. I know it's not the news that you're probably looking for. We have the card here, soulmates. So this person was definitely in your life for a reason. You do definitely have this connection with them. And it is a beautiful bond, but they are not at the place that you would need them to be. There's probably someone out there for you that is better suited, I would say, because we can have many soulmates. And although the soulmates can be beautiful connections as well as challenging connections, they're not always necessarily meant to be the one that we stay with all the time. There's not only just one soulmate that's going to come in for us. We have here forgiveness. So they're going to come in with this energy that might be lighthearted and whatever, and maybe you will be like, okay, well, that's all that they have to give. I'm letting this go. I'm not holding any more grudges, and it's fine, water under the bridge, you know? Truth. So they will maybe come forward with their truth. There will be some clarity brought forward. Might not be everything that you want to hear, but you will get the truth of the matter. Maybe just knowing that that's all that they have to offer will be enough. We have the Sun card here. So yeah, again, very lighthearted, very happy energy, but still I feel like not everything that you're looking for. There's, I made a huge mistake, so they do definitely recognize that. You are my peace. Nobody makes me happier than you. This is like the 10 of Cups. Yeah, definitely. You offer them a lot and they recognize that. They just are not maybe at the place where they can give you or reciprocate back what it is that you actually do deserve. I'm sick of no contact. So yeah, I definitely see them coming forward with some type of contact. Like I said, may not be exactly the meaningful kind of contact that you're looking for, but I do see them coming forward with some type of contact. I never felt more alive than when I held you in my arms. That is so sweet. But yeah, you definitely, you gave them, you have like a fire that you lit with them. There's definitely a lot of passion and a connection, and you made them feel a lot of passion. There's no doubt there's no doubt you're in my heart. I'm going to give you the moon and stars. Yeah. So this is Ace of Pentacles offer. That's really sweet. Like it's intention there of them giving you everything that they can. But then right after following that, we have I'm stuck. So see, they would like to give you the moon and the stars, but it might not be something that they can actually follow through with, unfortunately. Okay, so we're going to move now to your charms. All right, so we have the heart and the head. So what are they thinking? What are they feeling? Sorry if it's a bit loud. Okay, so we got the 5 of Cups here. So they're really feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling pain in this. Page of Swords. Yeah, they might be looking in on you. They might be curious about you, spying on your social media. They're wondering what you're up to. The Hangman. So yeah, there's a lot of reflection going on. They're taking their time to like think about things and where everything left off. Got the Dancers. You just bring joy to them. Like a lot of the cards were very joy oriented and lighthearted. That's something that they really they wish that they could have back, is that joy that you brought to their life. We have the Dog. So that's loyalty. Could also be a connection where you have a pet between you or a puppy. Faith. So we have here Virgin Mary with the baby Jesus. They could be Orthodox or somebody with faith, or they're just very hopeful for this connection. We have the diamond band here. It's by itself though, so they might be concerned that you won't reciprocate their offer. The thing is that this band is very shiny and made to be distracting. My concern is that, again, they want you for maybe not the right reasons. They want you because you make them happy and hopeful and all of these things, but they're not thinking long-term and stable thoughts. That's the issue, I feel like. Heart. So we have the empty heart. So their sentiments might be a bit empty. They have good intentions, but they might not realize that they're missing the mark a little bit. We have the anchor here. So they're definitely bound to you. Of the feather. They might have a bit of a need for freedom in their life. We have the owl. So that's wisdom, but I also, in this case, I'm getting really that they're staying up at night and their heart is hurting because of what happened. I have the flower here. They definitely see you as somebody beautiful and this connection as something beautiful that they had in their life. We also have the two cats. Dad cat, baby cat. I don't know why I always think of this as like a dad cat. He just looks like very stern and whatever. It could be a mom cat too, who knows. But pets, again, you might have a connection with animals. You two might have bonded over animals or maybe shared an animal, and maybe that was something that was lost when you disconnected. Okay, so that's what I have for you. I hope that this helped, and I really hope that you got something out of this reading. If you liked the reading and it resonated for you, please comment down below. If you could also like, subscribe. If you like the reading, it really helps my channel out to grow, and I appreciate it so much. And I hope to see you in a future reading. Take care now. Bye-bye. Welcome to your reading pile 3. You chose the crow. And this Lapis Lazuli crystal. So for your no contact situation, right off the bat, the Ace of Swords has come out in the past position. And the Queen of Swords, to clarify. What I'm seeing is in the past, they wanted to tell the truth and talk honestly. However, this Queen of Swords may have been something that they were scared of. It may have been a fear of theirs. They were scared of your reaction, probably. I'm seeing them as being cut off. So all of these are swords, except for the Hermit card, which is over here. So that's really telling of the situation, that most likely you were fed up and there was like cutting through the crap almost. Sorry, excuse my language. But yeah, you asserted your boundaries and you spoke probably very directly to them. Now, this Queen of Swords, don't worry about genders or anything like that. Male, female, doesn't really matter. But that's just the energy that I'm seeing. That's something that they were very much worried about. And that might have been a reason why they may have withheld things or maybe spoken in a certain way. This could also be inverse. It could have been them who was very harsh, very direct, very cruel, maybe even almost with their words. We have in the present energy the Five of Swords. So in the present and clarified, we have the Seven of Swords. So in the present, there may be like fear about meeting your needs or meeting each other's needs. They're manifesting the same problem, unfortunately. So it's like a vicious cycle to them. And with the Seven of Swords, they're running away. They're very unreliable in their energy at the moment. There's a lot of instability around them. They have a lot of doubt and there's a lot of obstacles coming within them. So they may have been dishonest with themselves even. So it's kind of like the energy of like they're lying to themselves. And that's in the present energy. So they haven't really come a long way from where they were in the past, unfortunately. So in the present, they're still struggling with this. In the near future, with this Hermit energy. And then we have that clarified by the Five of Swords. Again, So I don't see them really overcoming this, unfortunately, even in the near future, even though they will start to reflect on things in the near future with this Hermit energy. They won't be able to lie to themselves for much longer. They're going to face the truth. Like first they're going to shut down emotionally and they're not going to let anyone in, but eventually they're going to face the truth with this, with this Five of Swords coming up again under the Hermit. It's like they're going to face the truth of their fears and how it impacted things between you both. So they're going to wake up to the true root of the problem, which was their mindset. So unfortunately, it is going to take them so long to do that, because even in the present energy, they're not there yet. So this is only coming up in the near future where they're going to start to realize how their actions and their mindset really impacted things in the past. It's just unfortunate that it's taking them so long to get there. We're going to do your oracle cards now. All right, so the first card that we got was Cut the Cords of Doubt. Interesting wording where it says cut, because that's what I really sense happened in the past, was like there was a cutting off. And cutting the cords of doubt, I'm just seeing that eventually they're going to have to let go of, maybe they had a lot of doubts about themselves, this connection, whether or not they could perform, follow through, give you what you needed, vice versa. But they're going to have to let go of that, really. It's just taking them longer than it should, really. Communication is key. So yeah, with all of this Swords energy, I really do feel like there was some type of miscommunication or something with communication that ended up in this falling out. It was really kind of the Achilles heel of why things fell through and ended up the way that they did in this no contact. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So positive thinking. So that might have been their downfall, as well as they may have not been thinking positively. They may have been, like I said, manifesting the same problems by negative thinking. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? It's just so interesting. All of these oracle cards are really reflecting what we saw with the tarot. So what is your soul calling you to do? So they're really they're really going to need to be led from the dark night of the soul that they're having, and be led into the light, and realize that they already have this light inside of them. They already have the answers and the ability to move into a more positive state and frame. They just have to actually take the step to do it. It's the power is within themselves. So it's answer the call. The call is there. The opportunity is there. To be fair. So they may have been unfair in the past, or they may have felt that they were treated unfairly. But I feel like it's really on their end that there was something that they did that was completely unfair. It's up to you. Yeah, it's really up to them. They have the key, unfortunately, which you may not like to hear, that they're really fumbling with it at the moment. It's taking them a while. Crown chakra. So they may have to listen to their intuition more with this answer the call. Also, their crown, sorry, may be blocked. So they may have a blocked crown chakra. They may not be actually listening to their intuition as they should be. Because I feel like a lot of this is like they're kind of fighting the current. They're like, there's a lot of divine guidance. If they would just like let themselves be taken, they would be taken to the right place. But because they're fighting it, they're being led into these wrong decisions. We have the lighthouse here, and this too, this tower lighthouse, it's really like an occult card, something really old, ancient. It's really guidance from a time before we knew, something like old, that really has wisdom that we don't really understand. So there is things that they could be tapped into, but they're blocked. I want you so bad, I desire you, imagining sex with you. Yeah, so they have some kinky desires there. I only want you. I look for you everywhere. Yeah, so this person, despite their misguidedness, despite their mistakes, despite any words that they may have said, whatever, they really only have eyes for you still, even though you are in no contact. Even if maybe you've seen them with someone else or whatever, it doesn't matter. You're the one that they have eyes for. It's only you. It was you. It has always been you. Yeah, just what I was saying. Wow. It's crazy. I'm so proud of you. So you may have moved on to do something really great and really like leveled up in the time that you are away from them. You might have done something just that you should be really proud of, and they're proud of you as well, even though maybe you guys aren't talking about it or whatever. But they're probably watching you, and they've probably seen what you've achieved, and they're probably very proud of you. Or just the fact that you were able to be good without them. I'll always love you. I think of you every single day. Yeah, I think they really do. Because with all of these swords and everything, I think that you're constantly on their mind. I want to be the source of your happiness. Yeah. They really, really wish that they could be that for you. Okay, we're going to move into your charms now. We have the heart, so their feelings for you. The head, their thinking, what they're thinking about you. Sorry if it's a bit loud. Oof, okay, we've got quite a few. We've got Marilyn Monroe pin. That's a symbol to me that they find you more beautiful than anyone they've ever seen. We have the letter R and the letter F coming out. Sorry if you can't see that. We have the devil. Yeah, definitely. They have, they feel like chained. There's things like holding them back. We have the Three of Swords. Yeah, they're in a lot of pain over this situation, definitely. They're still admitting to themselves that they really messed up. And we have the Ten of Swords, yeah. So they just like feel like done emotionally. Like there's been so much swords energy in this reading. They're just constantly overthinking about the situation and hurting over it. It's like a cycle in their mind over and over and over again. They're having a hard time letting go, like what it is that they feel like they were responsible for. All right, so we have the cross here. It might be someone of faith, or they could just have faith in the connection and hoping that you'll find your way back to each other. Have the bird here. That could just be hoping that they could have freedom again, or freedom with you, or hoping to fly in and be close to you. We have the little luggage with New York on it, so that could be them wanting to travel with you, or if you've traveled with them, they are thinking about the travels that you've done together. We have death here. This is my little death symbol, so they could be thinking, or sorry, they could be feeling transformations, a lot of transformations, so maybe letting go, purging some of that old energy that they had. We have the elephant here. So yeah, in your heart, it's like your stamp in their heart is just like the first time that you guys were together. They remember everything. Yeah, and if they would just let go, like I said, this is like also the elephant is very like occultish. If they would just let go, they would be leaded into the right direction, but they have a very hard time with not being in control in the way that they feel like they should be. There's the moon here, so there might be a lot going on under the surface. We have the other bird, so I'm getting here lovebirds with these two birds. So yeah, lovebirds. That's really cute. Pentagram. So it might be that I don't know if they would be into magic, or maybe you could have done a spell or a ritual on them. Take that if it resonates, or it could just be again, speaking of the them fighting against the divine plan that's actually there for them. And then we have faith here. So that's everything I have for you. Hopefully it resonated and it helped. If it did, please comment down below, like, subscribe. It really helps my channel out to grow. I really appreciate it so much. So happy to have been able to do your reading for you today. And I hope to see you back here at a future reading. Take care now. Bye-bye. Welcome to your reading pile 4. You chose the owl. And this Botswana agate crystal. For your no contact situation, you have the 8 of Wands coming up in the past position. And that was clarified by this Chariot energy. Interesting. Okay. So the 8 of Wands indicates rash action. So someone acted hastily, most likely your person, and they're probably, I'm sensing that they're regretting this. So there was a disconnect in the communication, and the root of the issue may have been jealousy. With this Chariot, also there's like an energetic pull. So they were being pulled between their head and their heart, and there was an intense energy. And I strongly feel they acted rashly, and they may have overreacted in some sense also, may have done something that now they're very much regretting. They did it in the heat of the moment, most likely, and now they're wishing that they hadn't have done that. In the present position, we have here the 5 of Wands, and that was clarified by the Fool. So that being their present energy, the 5 of Wands is saying they may be feeling bitter about the situation in the present time, and they're still not understanding fully. The Fool is suggesting there's like a fresh hope, and they need to let go and let themselves be led by the divine. So they need to take chances and be led on this new path and have this new beginning in order to really fully understand and be able to heal from whatever was happening in the past. For the future energies, this is promising. We have the Ace of Cups here. And Fortune's Wheel, so the Wheel of Fortune. That being in the future energy, the near future, of course, it could be a brand new love coming in for you, or a new start with this person. It depends, honestly, if they let go and stop fighting what's meant to be, and let themselves go on the journey they're meant to go on. So the Fortune Wheel, though, is really easing you, putting your mind at ease, and promising you that either way things will turn around. They're going to work out for the best. You're going to have good luck, and there are destined changes and progress coming for you in the near future. So one way or another, things will improve and be good. It's just whether or not it's going to be with this person or not is all up to them. It's whether or not they go on this journey. So we're going to do your oracle cards now. The first oracle card we have for you is collaboration of souls. So it's really up to them building and collaborating with you, and that would be what would of course make it work. But I'm sensing that the resistance on their part is what's keeping that from happening right now. So a time for healing, balsamic moon. So yeah, definitely they need to do this on their own timing, their soul's journey. So if they're not giving themselves time to heal, then things won't be able to move forward and have this lovely future in the near future. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. So there might be religious factors. You might have had a very different upbringing. They may have different mentality, beliefs, values than you have, or it could just be really indicating that spiritual path that they really need to journey onto, and that they're kind of fighting at the moment. So take that how it resonates. We have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held, loyal heart. So yeah, even though through all of this, even though they're being stubborn, even though they're having a hard time really journeying the way that they need to, their love, their heart is still true. They still do care about you. We have within the next few weeks, so they might actually try to come forward and really come to this realization and grow a lot, and it might happen quite soon, maybe sooner than you think, within the next few weeks. We have here triumph, number 7. So very determined energy to come forward and be successful. We have the stork here. So a pregnancy could be indicated with the stork, but this is also a messenger bird. So really it could be, this guy too seems like he's charging forward to go deliver a message. That could be what's coming in for you in the next few weeks as well. It could be a message from them. You could be hearing from them. We have here, I'm gonna marry your ass. I saw this on a card and I just had to write it as a message. I was just like so drawn to it. I'm gonna marry your ass. I love that message so much. So they're really like, I'm doing it. It's like, to me, it's like almost like they're like carrying you over their shoulder and they're like, too bad. Like, you're mine. I've claimed you. I'm coming forward with an offer. I'm trying to make it perfect. Yeah, I see that definitely. They're definitely trying to come forward with an offer. I worry this is all in my head. I need to be honest. So yeah, there's some stuff that they need to get off their chest. They're also worrying that maybe some mistakes might have been because they were too much in their head, or they are currently just too much in their head, and they're worried that like maybe they were imagining how deep this connection was because of the no contact, because they haven't heard from you maybe in a while. Yeah. It says, I'm so sick of missing you. Nobody knows me like you do. And there's just something about you that makes my heart go haywire. All right, we're gonna get some charms for you now. All right, so we have the heart here, so what they're feeling, and the head here, what they're thinking. Let's see. Sorry if it's a bit loud. All right, so we had the world coming up. So they might very strongly be wanting to travel towards you. I was getting that feeling. I also feel it could be, you mean the world to me, of course. Had the tower, but it was like more, I was feeling called to put it in the reverse. So yeah, this change, these like revelations that they're coming to, they're having a very hard time with it. But then we have the Emperor coming out, so they're leveling up, that's for sure. They're coming into their power. They're realizing that they have more control over the situation than they probably initially thought. Okay, so I reached in to get more charms and the world came out again. So yeah, really strongly feeling that they really want to come forward towards you. Okay, so this is, I'm not sure if it's Buddhist or Hindu, sorry, the symbol, but it's quite beautiful. So I'm just sensing that they really feel like a spiritual connection with you. This is like the Mickey with Paris, so they might be feeling very romantic. This may have been somewhere that you've traveled before also with them. Okay, we got this beautiful intricate heart here. So yeah, this connection is quite beautiful. If they could just get through their challenges. Key, so key to their heart. We have the yin yang symbol here. They really feel like you complete them and like you complement them very, very well. We have like the ship's steering here. So yeah, I think that they really want to change course and direction, and they really want to come towards you. We have the book here. So that could be like they want to write you a letter, or it could just be that there's something unknown about this connection, so they're like not yet revealed. Or they just like want to tell you what's been happening since you've been apart. You have the dog here, so I don't know if pets hold a connection for you, but that could also just mean that their heart is loyal to you. And we have the mask. So yeah, they want to lift all the masks and all of the deception, lies, anything that may have been not completely transparent in this connection. They really want to change that between you. All right, so pile 4, I really hope that this helped you and that you got something out of this reading. If it did resonate with you and you did like this reading, please comment down below. Let me know. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff really helps my channel out so much to grow, and I appreciate it so much. It's been my honor to read your cards today. I'm so happy to be able to do this for you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I really hope to see you in a future reading. Bye now.